Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y&R Homies channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Friday, February 7th, real Damian comes clean, Chloe warns Sally. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers for Friday reveal that the real Damian King will come clean while Phyllis Summers' Michelle Stafford raises suspicions. Chloe Mitchell will also warn Sally Spectra, so here's what Y&R fans can look forward to. For starters, Holden will find himself in quite a predicament as Amy Lewis hurls imposter accusations. Both Amy and Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, will inevitably grill Holden about what kind of scam he's running. Holden may think it's best if Damian himself explains and summon him to handle the crisis. It won't be long until an unexpected visitor arrives at Nate's apartment, so Damian may come clean about Holden posing as him and reporting back. Of course, Damian will defend his deception since Nate has been so cagey about this whole situation. Everyone's been keeping secrets, but maybe it's time to finally put everything out in the open. Once Damian's imposter drama is explained, Amy may confess her terminal diagnosis and offer some startling half-brother updates. Since Damian and Nate shared the same biological father, that news is sure to throw Damian for a loop. Over with Phyllis, her team effort with Billy Abbott will stir up some suspicions for Daniel Romalotti Jr. Daniel may worry Phyllis has ulterior motives, so he might speculate she wants to get back together with Billy. However, Billy is happy with Sally, who's on the verge of taking a Paris trip with him soon enough. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Chloe will meet with Sally on Friday's Y&R episode, so that'll give her a chance to offer a gentle warning. Although Chloe will certainly think Billy is a step up from Adam Newman, she may admit Billy comes with problematic qualities of his own. Chloe will take a walk down memory lane and perhaps use her own former romance with Billy as a cautionary tale. Our predictions hint that Sally will ignore any naysayers and keep growing closer to Billy for now, but trouble could strike down the road. Billy has a tendency to blow things up, so will he blow up his relationship with Sally, too? CDL will have other hot Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so check back frequently. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Phyllis and Damian's one-night stand, hot encounter brings chance for love. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers reveal that Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, could find herself feeling frustrated and lonely as Billy Abbott's Jason Thompson romance with Sally Spectra Courtney Hope moves along. Phyllis doesn't think Sally is the right match for Billy, but she'll have to watch them grow closer anyway. Of course, that leaves fans wondering about Phyllis' next love interest. It's possible Phyllis will steal Billy away at some point, but he honestly doesn't seem interested in a reunion, and deep down, she doesn't either. This feels more like a case of Phyllis thinking she knows best and trying to steer Billy down the path she wants. That said, it's been a long time since Phyllis had someone to keep her warm at night. It'd be nice to see Phyllis fall for someone else on canvas, maybe even someone new to Genoa City. That brings us to the real Damian King, Jermaine Rivers, who obviously just got to GC and doesn't have a love interest just yet. We could certainly imagine Phyllis crossing paths with Damian at the GCAC bar or jazz lounge and hitting it off with him. Damian might end up looking for comfort after he finds out Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, has leukemia and that she lied to him about who his father was for so many years. On top of all that, Damian has a half-brother he never knew existed, one who's been scheming with Amy to help her mend fences before she passes away. That's a lot for anyone to take in, so we could buy the idea of Damian needing to blow off some steam in bed with a lovely lady. Phyllis and Damian could easily have a one-night stand that benefits them both. Since Damian is an extremely successful businessman, Phyllis might even see the potential to partner up with him in some way. Damian and Phyllis wouldn't necessarily have to sizzle again or let this connection become more than one hookup. It could be as simple as two strangers coming together when they really need some mutual support. On the other hand, maybe Phyllis and Damian's bond could grow into something that surprises them both. Damian is the kind of guy who wants to avoid drama, but perhaps that's exactly why he needs a dramatic woman like Phyllis for an opposites-attract love story. How would you feel about Phyllis and Damian getting paired up? Our Y&R predictions hint that some romantic surprises are still to come in Genoa City, so stay tuned for updates on any news that might involve Damian and Phyllis. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Phyllis will continue to find new ways to stir up trouble no matter what. CDL will have other fantastic Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, so make us your one-stop Y&R source. Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers, Sharon turns a corner. Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers find Sharon Newman taking major steps toward healing during the 2 weeks of February 3rd to 14th, 2025. Meanwhile, someone gets a surprise while another is uneasy on Y&R. Check out the latest spoilers for the next 2 weeks on the CBS soap opera. Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers, Sharon Newman seeks closure. Young and the Restless spoilers see Sharon Newman trying to put her recent, horrific ordeals behind her. She's in need of closure and hoping her ex-husband, Nick Newman, can help. She didn't even have time to recover from being stalked by Cameron Kirsten and then taking his life before her next crisis hit. Ian Ward blew back into town determined to destroy Sharon in an attempt to get back into her daughter, Mariah Copeland's, life. Make us your favorite hotspot. So, he framed her and nearly had her sent to prison for Heather Stevens' murder along with drugging her for months. Then, he ordered Jordan Howard to kill her, which led to her being trapped in a saw on Young and the Restless. Soon, she tries to put it all behind her and Nick will play a big part in that. Perhaps, it will be the beginning of something new for them. Furthermore, they may rekindle their spark and give their love story another chapter. Y&R 2-week spoilers, big twist coming for Nate. While Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, works toward getting closure with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, someone is in for a massive shock. Currently, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, is clueless that Damian King, Jermaine Rivers, is hiding from him. In reality, the Damian he's met is actually a man named Holden, Nathan Owens. Coming up, on Young and the Restless, Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, and Nate Hastings get shocking news. Later, Nate gets a surprising visitor, possibly Damian. Also, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silva, unburdens herself by sharing her childhood trauma with Amy. Young and the Restless next 2 weeks, Daniel gets protective. Also, on Y&R, Daniel Romalotti Michael Graziardi gets suspicious of his mom, Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford, partnership with Billy Abbott Jason Thompson. He might worry that it could become more than business. Currently, Billy is with Sally Spectra Courtney Hope. However, Sally annoys Phyllis soon on Young and the Restless. Then, her bestie, Chloe Mitchell Elizabeth Hendrickson, schools her on Billy's history. Likely with Phyllis and her own romantic past with him. Perhaps, Chloe scares Sally away from him, paving the road for him to begin another romance with Phyllis. Later, Billy gets unwanted advice from his brother, Jack Abbott Peter Bergman. Also, on Young and the Restless, Jack faces off with Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, and must defend his actions. Else, Kyle Abbott Michael Mealer worries about the headspace Claire Newman, Haley Erin, is in. Then, Claire learns a lesson from her grandma Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. Meanwhile, Victor and Victoria Newman have a heart-to-heart on Young and the Restless. Elsewhere, Diane Jenkins Susan Walters makes a life-altering decision. Y&R will keep you guessing. Tune in every day to see if Sharon Newman can move past her trauma with Nick's help on the CBS daytime drama. For all the latest Young and the Restless spoilers and updates daily from Soap Dirt. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Elizabeth Hendrickson returns to Y&R, is Chloe getting a new storyline? The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers reveal that a familiar face has been MIA for a while, but she's about to get back in the action. Of course, we're talking about Chloe Mitchell since Elizabeth Hendrickson confirmed she has new scenes in the works. In a recent Instagram story, Hendrickson showed off her look for the day and pointed out that she was going back on camera at Y&R. That's left fans wondering what exactly Chloe will be up to when she appears on screen again. Could Chloe finally be getting a new storyline? What kind of drama will Chloe get pulled into next? Unfortunately, it's doubtful Elizabeth Hendrickson will be given much material unless the show decides to put her back on contract. Chloe hasn't been a key player on canvas in a long time and tends to serve in more of a supporting role. With that in mind, Chloe could pop up with concerns about how close Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, are getting. Perhaps Chloe will sound the alarm if she fears Chelsea might ultimately remarry Adam and lock in more heartbreak. Chloe is never shy about sharing her negative opinion when it comes to Adam, so that may be part of her upcoming scenes. Naturally, Chloe might also weigh in on Sally Spectra's Courtney Hope budding relationship with Billy Abbott Jason Thompson since he's her former flame. Ever since Jason Thompson made his debut as a Billy recast, some fans have asked Y&R to revisit Billy and Chloe as a pairing. At some point, it'd be interesting to see Chloe and Sally's friendship get put to the test through a Billy love triangle. Whatever the case, our predictions hint that Chloe may not have a full-blown story in the works yet, but maybe the show will give her one down the road. As more news comes in about Elizabeth Hendrickson's upcoming return, we'll be sure to bring you updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Chloe will no doubt speak her mind as usual, so stay tuned. CDL will have other sizzling Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so